Hey guys, Colt here. Just wanted to make a quick impromptu video about the Siege Altar event. Yeah, I'm kind of behind on the mechanics and the enemies video, mostly because it's like I'm busy with school, just trying to pass stuff right now, getting interviews done. But I thought I could at least make this quick video. I was talking about it in the official Arknights server in our YouTuber sponsor program channel, but I felt it was important to at least say something about the event. I'm not sick of the event. Tachyon, a fellow YouTuber, had made a discussion about saying it's like, oh, the event's like a little stupid, it's getting sick of the mechanics because they're kind of RNG based, and I agree. Everyone at this point has played the event, so let's talk about it for a second. I think the enemy abilities are just really easy to deal with. They can be, because like they're all based on like barrier HP. Like you have the attack, the defense, and this art's tremor ability, whatever it's called. But it's like it's very easy to destroy. You just need to have enough damage. Like if you literally just have like high DPS, you can just spawn camp the entire event for the most part, outside of like the flying boats. Like that's the real enemy of the event. That's like the only real actual like enemy. The Milscar mercenaries are kind of tough because they can pick up more equipment, but like literally just like they're melee only. If I remember correctly, I want to say like just slow them down enough. They're fine. They're not too hard to deal with. It's the boats that are the real problem. The flying machines that have 2,400 attack. I think I'm more than sure I'm at that number. Complete stupid enemy. There's also Yostar, the boss himself, who's like a complete pushover. Everyone knows this by now. Like you can speedrun the shit out of him, which is like not a good thing for a global boss that has it's like stationary, and it doesn't even have like a global attack of some sort, or at least for his normal attacks. I know why they have Steam Night and EXA. I played it myself. I can show footage on screen right now, assuming I'm gonna put the footage on when I make this video in the editing like 5 minutes. But like in EXA, like clearly they dropped Steam Night because they know Yostar is too easy, but then like they don't like, and then the challenge mode just makes him a global range, which I think is a little silly at that point because it's like you basically segment EXA into two phases. You have destroying Yostar as quick as possible because he, you know, again, he's a boss that's gonna eventually explode, stationary and all that. But then you have like the Steam Night for the second half, but it's like you can just stall Steam Night with enough defense. I think about the comic AK official dropped where it's like they've used Neural and Shining, and like, okay, look, dog, I get it, but like you're not killing Steam Night in 60 seconds typically. Especially with the units they show in the comic, like in Shining's S3 doesn't last that long, nor is the defense buff that important. Even if you use like S2, Neural's definitely dying. I just think it's really silly. I think Winnar tank's gonna be way better because his HP. Because you know it's H11 for Steam Knight as well. He has the Seal Tile ability. I think he also has endless pneumonic pressurization. That sounds about right in my head. But anyways, this whole event is kind of just whatever. It's really easy. It's really easy to cheese for the most part. It's like, but also I think it's a little like lopsided in terms of mechanics. Like, so for the first 7 stages, you have like all the enemies, and the only real enemy that's of danger is like the boats, the flying machines. But then when you get to EXA, you have to deal with the Lions Yostar spawns, Yostar himself, who you can really just cheese about any unit. But then you also have the mini Steam Knights that appear. Like, I like the whole idea of actually being able to battle mini Steam Knights and the Steam Knight himself in EXA, but this only works because of how easy Yostar is. Like, I wouldn't want to see like a future event have like if they're doing like another Karag event, because we know that's coming soon with the Silver Ash 3rd skin, showing that like they're working on new boats and shit. But like, I don't want to see the next Karag event be like, the next boss is Silver Ash, and then he also brings Decompressure and Herald along. Like, look, we can do this fun little multi-boss thing like once or twice every year or so, but like, let's not make this a consistent thing. I don't want EXA to be bullshit hard. It only works because Yostar is just that easy as a boss. I don't like the fact you can speedrun him so easily as well, because it's a shame, because I like Yostar conceptually as a boss, but like he really need a global attack like Sam does in IS4, like, or Big Sadlock's ability, or the fact that in the recent chapter 15 boss, obviously you're gonna avoid saying names for spoiler's sake, but it's like you have the big boss and you have the little boss. You kill the little boss, you can damage the big boss and all that, which is really cool. I like that whole concept. But like, because of that, Yostar is a complete pushover, even in EX8CM when he has global range. It's like, that's cool, but like, he's still easy as fuck. Just throw OP and Winnar at him and he falls over like a rock. Other than that, the real event really is the flying machines. They're easily the worst enemy of the event, because just their big range, triple hit, 800 attack, but like, most units only have like, most of your range squishy units only have like, at most 200 defense. They're still taking like, holy shit! 806, that's times like 1800 damage. They're still taking like a fuck ton of damage. I don't know. I feel like this event just goes through the motions. I'd like to see more interesting mechanics. I like the concept of Siege Altar's event with the equipment, but like because most of it comes from like undeployable tiles, it's really easy to just be like, well, the enemies can pick it up and I can't, so fuck me, I guess. Shit out of luck. But then, like, even if they're on your side of the map, you have to constantly be deploying units to eat them up because you don't want the enemies getting them. You can only have one equipment on at a time. So, like, it's actually a viable strategy to bring some fast redeploys just to scoop up equipment as fast as you can. Or simply don't activate the terminals that drag the scrap machines over. You know the ones that drop equipment if they're killed or if they drop into the machine. Like, you really shouldn't be making use of them, honestly, because, like, they just spawn equipment, and if you're not protecting that equipment on that side, the enemies are just gonna get it, and so it's like, you're kind of making it worse for yourself. But still, you can just burst through the mechanic without even having to really engage with it, and that's the last thing I want in Arknights, is an event or a chapter that has a mechanic, and it's really easy for you to circumvent the shit out of it. Like, yes, I know in an age of Walter and Logos, you can already cheese the shit out of everything anyways, but I still think for the sake of, like, challenge, especially personal challenges like low stars, 5 stars, 4 stars, niche nights and all that, I'm still thinking about Fibonacci nights. That's the lasting power that thing has had by just being the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. But it's like, the way AK is still developing, I like to see change, but also I want to make sure there's more balancing in place. That's my personal suggestion, at least. Let me know in the comments what you think. Please let me get 600 views for this month so I can get my prime from the Yostar program. 650? I don't remember. Give me money. Or give me the Bree skin. It's like, give me Bree skin or give me death! Alright, see you around. Stay breezy.